students. Welcome to Commerce class for S.S.S.1. Our topic for today is production. At the end of this class, students should be able to define production and know the classification of production. What is production? Production is the process of combining various material and immaterial inputs in order to make something for consumption. Production can also be defined as the creation of utility or the creation of goods and services for the purpose of satisfying human wants. It is the act of creating output, a good or service which has value and contributes to the utility or satisfaction of individuals. Classification of production. Production is categorized into two major parts, which are direct production. Direct production is when an entity is capable of producing all of the materials necessary for their production by using their own set skills without focusing on one product or requiring a staff to perform a different job. Direct production is also the type of production in which an individual produces goods and services only for the family use or consumption. The goods and services produced are not for sale, but for the family consumption. The second classification of production is indirect production. The production of an item necessary for manufacturing of major services and goods. Indirect production is an economic term that refers to the process of producing something in an indirect manner. This may be achieved through the use of another item for the production of the final good, or it may be achieved through the production of something to be used as a means of obtaining another item. An example of indirect production can be seen in the production of an item expressly for the purpose of producing other items. For example, a company that fabricates houses might construct patented equipment that serve as a mold for the construction of a portion of the exterior for the prefabricated homes. In this case, the machinery is merely means that is used for the production of the final product and is consequently a form of indirect production. Types of indirect production. We have three types of indirect production, which include 1. Primary production. Primary production refers to the extraction of raw materials provided by nature. It is concerned with the process of obtaining raw materials in their natural form from land, water, and air. Examples of primary production are agriculture, mining, lumbering, fishing. The second type of indirect production is secondary production. Secondary production involves the transformation or conversion of raw materials into finished goods. The extracted materials from the primary production are converted into finished goods the consumer will find consumable or usable. Examples are clothes, processed food, cars, beverages, etc. The third type of indirect production is the tertiary production. This is the provision of professional or commercial services to people. It is the means by which the goods produced at the primary and secondary levels are distributed to the people for consumption. Those involved in this aspect of production are the retailers, wholesalers, and those involved in rendering professional services like lawyers, doctors, barbers, etc.